people moving there. Here's the problem: Charleston doesn't have the infrastructure for it.
Right.
So their roads are like forever. Their roads were like 1-lane roads, and now they got them, or like one way each way, and now they got to try to spread them into 4 lanes. So it's becoming a big problem because it's an island, dude. Basically, you know what I mean. So like where Eric lives, so it's getting tough out there for them. So Charleston's beautiful, man. We've obviously spent a lot of time there making records and stuff. So I really like you're not going to hear me tell you like don't move to Charleston. I've been trying to convince Zach from Avenge to move here. We've been talking about it like once a week. I'll like send him property listings.
Yeah, but have you seen how much his house is on the market for? It's like, dude,
yeah, I did. Yeah,
you gotta find.
I was just at his house, like I think like a month ago, and it is a really nice house. But like that house in Tennessee, dude, it's $500,000 here.
Yeah, and it's like
$4 million.
He's trying to sell it for 4.7 million. I was like, ah, shit, man.
Dude, when you're across the street from the beach, it's $4 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
How long were you in your last house for? Less than a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I've been in this house since November, and I'm already like, let's sell it and move.
No way, dude. I'm not leaving this house. This is the house for me.
Yeah, but you wake up and you get to go swimming, and you go fishing, and you have little parades going through your fucking neighborhood celebrating.
Yeah, that was cool. That was for his birthday.
I know, man. That's so cool.
It was cool. It was such a cool idea for his friends to do. We just did it for one of his friends. How are your kids?
They're good, man. They're really good. Sierra's off of all social media now. We had some psychopath last week reach out to Sierra and say they were going to kill our children and
cool.
like, have Satan kill our unborn child and shit. So Sierra's like, I'm fucking out of here. This is fucking bullshit. So, but other than that, we're good.
Somebody sent flowers to my wife one time.
Oh, that's nice.
And we're pretty secure here, man. We got like cameras everywhere. We got a big, huge gate. And it's weird that they like got our address. So, and then someone yesterday found my address and sent me something about sending them pics. I was like, I don't know how people are finding out my address.
Well, at least you're not getting death threats to your children.
At least Satan don't want to kill my kids. Yeah.
Yeah, man. People are fucked up, dude. I got to the point where I was talking to my lawyer and they were contacting the FBI and shit. And I was like, man, I don't even know why I do this job anymore. Like, we try so hard to just fucking, send music to people and bring joy, and then you got people, and then it's like, well, that's one person out of hundreds of thousands of people. You can't let that fucking asshole.
Unfortunately, we're in a business where you can't let the one bad duck ruin it for the whole flock.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're like me. Like, I get online and like somebody will say something to me and like I'll get hot really quick, and then I'll be like, I gotta like back off of it because it's like I can't let that personality out because it's like it's not everybody's fault. You know what I mean? So like You got other people who are respectful and like don't take pictures of your kids when they're out at shows, or you know what I mean? Like, that's my biggest pet peeve I found is like I can post pictures of my kids, but if someone else my kids are at a show and they try to take pictures of my kids, I get super pissed off.
Yeah, I get a lot of people pretending that my kids are their kids, which is weird.
I've had that before. I've had people use Oliver's pictures and say that like, oh, we're at the zoo today, and I'm like, listen, dude, that's a murder charge where I come from.
I'm saying, dude, it's like it's very easy to see, what's it called, like a crime of passion or whatever happening. It's like if this person that was saying these horrible things to my wife about my kids was in front of me, they would no longer be here.
They would never. That's the point, though. That's what this day and age is. They would never do that because it is that's their thing. They 90% of the people who talk like that online would never say that to someone's face ever. That's just who they are. And that's their personality. And that's what I got to try to remember too, because I'll get hot and be like, yo, dude, I'll break your fucking neck, and then realize that it's some 14-year-old playing Fortnite in a basement somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just like we were raised. You and I were raised differently than these people. You know what I mean? It's like I grew up like you say something, I'm gonna back it up if I'm gonna say it. So it's like.
Well, that's the funny thing, man. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's probably just a kid." Fucking, I'm like, yeah, but they threaten my kids' lives. I'm like, even if it is a kid, I want the cops to turn up at that person's house. So the parents are like, "Why are the cops here? What the fuck have you been doing online, you little shit?" Like,
yeah, or you just pay. Here's what I have dreams about certain things, right? Because me and you have the same road rage issues. So these are my two dreams that I have, and I tell my wife about, and I think she's deeply concerned. One is I want to buy a bunch of like $400 like junker cars with just BS plates, right? And then when someone does something stupid in traffic, I just ram their car as hard as I can and just leave that car at
Dude,
the scene of the accident.
my
Fake
dad
plates.
used to do that growing up, dude. So I grew up in Dubai, and the driving is fucking terrible. So people used to like cut you off and drive. And my dad had a beat up old Nissan Patrol with a big bull bar on the front. He was like, I don't fucking give a shit. This guy's, if someone was trying to get in, my dad would be like, okay, poof, and just crack their car. And he's
My
like,
dream is to own like a fleet of $400 cars, fake plates, just drive around, and then when
just
someone
do
does
it.
something stupid, just crush them, like old Buicks too, like that were just lead sleds, and just crush them, and then just walk, just leave.
Real life twisted metal.
And then my other thing was what you were talking about is I got to hire two people, right? You have to hire a hacker to find out who the kid is, even if it's a kid, like who's on your talking about your family and threatening your kids. And even if they're 14, what you do is you go to the local school and you hire the biggest 16-year-old you can find, who's never seen $500 in his life, and you go, hey, beat the living shit out of this person. But then again, I probably need therapy, so
Quite possibly, but it can be justified. It can be justified. People are shit, man. And it's only like the 1%, and it ruins it for the other 99. But that 1% is such a big piece of shit.
Oh, 100%, dude. It's terrible, man. And that's what we got to try to remember is that there's like the people on here watching right now who are all being positive and stuff like that. Those are the people you do it for. You don't do it for the people who, you know what I mean? Here's the thing, man. They're still a fan. They're still on your page. It's like, that's the thing that I don't get. It's like people will be on there talking mad shit, and it's like they can still follow you. It's like, get out of here. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. Like,
Yes,
that's,
seriously. Also, if you hate me, why is your profile picture me?
dude, it's so strange, man.
Yeah.
Such a weird thing. And I think it's going to get, I'm sad to say, it's probably going to get worse for you now that you're an actor.
I'm a thespian.
You're a thespian.
Yeah, I am a thespian.
Yep, you are.
I'm not very good at it, but whatever.
Hey, man, listen, you're playing a rock star, dude. That's what you do in real life. So it's
just this face. Exactly. I don't need any talent
easy,
for either
dude.
of those jobs, dude. I lucked out twice.
We need a buddy comedy, me and you. That's what we need. Can we pitch that right now?
I'll do it right now.
Get a pilot going.
I think we should, but it should be this. This is it.
It's a social distancing buddy comedy.
This is the pilot episode. We're shooting it right now.
This is great.
In front of a live audience.
I confess to people that I want to get cars with fake plates and wreck other people's cars. So
and pay other people's children to beat up other people's children.
And pay bully children to beat up other people's children.
Yeah.
Because you think about that, right? Like, I think about that like when my kids are at a playground. Like, I've snapped at other kids that are 5 years old for like pushing my kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a tough situation for me, man.
Yeah.
I grew up being bullied and then got to the point where I learned how to fight. So it's like, for me, it's like I get real worried about other kids pushing my kids because I might have to kick some kid in the face. But anyway, you should probably delete this because I don't want this.
Thank God no one's watching.
This is evidence, dude.
Did you ever watch that movie, that Will Ferrell movie, Kicking and Screaming? Where he
yeah, dude.
Sucker, and he runs on the field and smashes that kid's face in the fucking dirt.
Once he learns how to drink coffee, that's one of the best. That's one of the best things ever.
Did you just push that kid to the ground? No,
no, dude. That's
amazing.
That's an underrated Will Ferrell movie.
Yes, it is
for sure.
All right, very underrated.
You get back to talking to fans. I'm your number one fan, though. Let's not forget that.
I'm your number one fan, so this pilot episode is going swimmingly.
Well, thank you very much. And then when this is all over, we got to get our kids together because now we have a basketball team. We'll have 5.
5 kids.
Once you have your new one, dude, we have a starting lineup.
That's great, man.
I know you're not great at basketball because I've seen you play, but it's okay.
I'm not good at any sports, dude. But I'm also not very good at music, and I've managed to fake my way to the top of that, so here we go.
Hey, amen, dude. Me too. We've tricked everybody.
Right, jokes on you guys. Have a good night, dude. All
right, brother. Have a good day, man.
Bye, man.
Later.
Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, this was a lot of fun. I just want to say thank you again to anyone that's pre-ordered our album. If you haven't pre-ordered it yet, likeahouseonfire.co. Go pre-order it. It means the absolute world to us. It really does. I cannot wait to get back out on the road and see you all. This is a bit of a strange time for everyone, so I'm glad that we're all trying to stay positive, keep a smile on our face, and we've all got music to listen to. But yeah, take care of each other, guys, and I will see you soon. Cheers.